our journey off in Virginia, which is where the BHO team met up and prepped. Leaving from Virginia, we headed southwest to pick up the trail. Well, we're here at Sheets.
We're ready to go. Heading to Tennessee tonight. Stopping at Blue Ridge Gear Overland. Blue Ridge Overland Gear.
Up in Virginia right now. We'll make one stop and we're gonna roll into the trail about 7 o'clock. Set up camp and start the journey hard tomorrow. So we were gonna stop by Blue Ridge Overland Gear, but the one thing we didn't look at when planning the trip down to Tennessee and stopping by Blue Ridge is their hours. Turns out they're not open on weekends, so we're skipping it and we're heading straight to the trail. From our canceled detour, we headed to the border of North Carolina and Tennessee to pick up the Trans-American Trail. This would later lead us late into the night looking for camp in Tennessee. Out here getting fuel. We're in Tennessee. It's getting late. Looks like we're setting up camp in the dark. We're gonna hop back on the trail here after we're done. Get done using the bathroom. That's where Eric is right now. After that, set up camp and really hit the trail hard tomorrow. From our fuel stop, we rode the Trail of Tears for a couple of hours until we finally found camp around 2 a.m. in Tennessee.
How's it going, guys? It's the first morning of the trip. Just packed up camp, had breakfast. A bit of a scramble last night, but luckily we found a pretty decent campsite. Beautiful lake. It's Tim Ford's Lake, right outside of Lynchburg. Definitely a good spot if you're looking for something in this area. We started in Virginia yesterday. Drove from my house. We met up in Virginia. We drove from there. We were going to stop by Blue Ridge Overland Gear, but they were closed on the weekend, so no big deal with that. And we'll get it some other time. But pretty much drove all the way to Tennessee and picked up the trail. So far the trail's been all back roads, real tight back roads, mountain climbs and stuff like that. We ran a pretty big chunk at the Trail of Tears last night. Ran it until like 11 at night because we got a really late start on the trail. Decided to finish out the section and go to the next town. Wrapped up about 1 a.m. with the time change. I think it might have been more like 2 for us. We think we did about 13 and a half hours of driving yesterday. So definitely longer than we're probably going to be doing for the rest of the trip, but you know, we're used to staying up late, so it wasn't too big of a deal. Yeah. But I don't know if we want to get burnt out early in the trip.
We got off the trail and we're looking for campsites. Couldn't really find any. Went to actual state parks. Everything was closed. Couldn't get into any site. Finally, we took a gamble on this one, and the gate was unlocked, so we found a spot and set up the tents and had a good night. Late night, not planning on making them late for the rest of the trip, but
it was good to catch up. Stay up till about 3:30. Got up at about 7:30. Not ideal, but we feel good. We're excited. It's going to keep us going. So first stop today, we're right on the other side of this lake here is Lynchburg. So we're going to go try and check out the Jack Daniel's distillery. Figure that'd be a pretty cool spot to see while we're in Tennessee. And after that, we'll head back up north a little bit, pick up back on the trail, and see where it takes us today.
From camp, we headed to the Jack Daniel's distillery to learn and explore the famous whiskey company in Lynchburg, Tennessee. just left the Jack Daniel's distillery. We are currently heading west on the Trans-American Trail. Right now it's still back roads. Still haven't hit much dirt yet. Filming wise for the back road stuff, we're not going to do too much, but we'll be catching up with it once we get on more dirt. So this is what we're looking at now. Already seen some signs saying welcome TAT riders, which is pretty awesome. Lets us just know, but that's pretty much an update right now. We encountered our first issue on the trail, not too far in. Rosalie's AC decided to quit out. It's being frustrating, but
I think something might be up there. We did some gravel. It sounds like it might be lodged in there, but we'll see.
had our first creek crossing. It's nothing crazy, but it's finally nice to be on some dirt. Finally, but I'll kind of give you a preview of what the noise it's making, my AC. So, it's not too good. So I've been rolling no AC to keep that noise from not happening. Next stop we're gonna have them try and get in there and look at what could be going wrong with it, but we're gonna keep on rolling, not too big of an issue, encountering problems and overcoming them, so. Heading farther into Tennessee and riding pavement and gravel roads, a lunch stop was in store. Had to stop for a little meal. Chef Boyardee.
It's delicious.
Solid stuff out here. We're about to get done with another section of Tennessee, and then it's the next section crossing a border.
The next section is going to end right on the Mississippi border.
And that's probably where we'll camp tonight.
Right now we just got gas down the road. We're right about at the Tennessee-Georgia border, but we are not going into Georgia.
So it's fueled up so we can make this next section and find a campsite for the night. Hopefully we're not out till 1 in the morning looking again, but so far it's been a solid day. Tennessee is a state of great music, good food, pavement, and gravel roads. The state held little surprises that made our journey through Tennessee very exciting. So we decided to stop at a river. A bunch of people stopped, and there's a crazy little bridge we're about to walk across, but still in Tennessee, rolling on though. Holy crap.
This thing is...
Should there be 2 people on this thing?
Well, let me get through the middle part first.
I'll stop here. This is nuts. Looks like I'm going across. See what happens, I reckon. Oh man, it's a bouncy bridge. Real bouncy. Mainly wanted to stop here just because of this bridge. Saw it and was like, have to go across it. So have another little river crossing here where everybody's sitting and stuff. That thing was... After the bridge and river exploration, a local pointed us to a local off-road trail, but after finding the entrance, we decided to back out of it because it looked like private land, and we headed on down the trail, finding another trailhead that was public, and we had to ride. Right now, we're driving along the trail and saw an opportunity we couldn't pass up. Old logging road, solid hill climb, and just trails all over the place. Tell a lot of people use it. Decided to have a little fun after a long day of driving before we find camp. And right now we're just pretty much just exploring these trails. And there's a down tree. What do you know? Well, we're up here having a good time, trying to shoot as much of the cooler stuff as we can, but it's a good view and having a great time out here. With our second day of the expedition coming to an end, we found a nice campsite off the trail and made a new friend. Tennessee is a state that pretty much started our journey and opened our minds. Leaving pavement, cell service, and AC behind, the life-changing journey was in full swing. Thanks for watching episode 1 of Dirt Files. Hope to see you soon for episode 2. Well, my name's Austin.
Eric here.
We're the BraveHeart Overland team.